I am founder of O'Brien HR Consulting. I didn't actually start in HR. I started in management consulting, helping companies figure out how to turn strategy into action. I've always been drawn to solving organizational puzzles, understanding how people, systems, and strategy fit together. And early in my career, I worked across Mass General Hospital and Brigham and Women's Hospital. I helped teams implement large-scale change, so new IT systems, new care models, new ways of working across departments. And then later, I was hired in the HR function at the Broad Institute. That was the first time I joined HR. I built their people analytics function and led organizational development efforts. So things around team effectiveness, performance redesign, and change enablement. And towards the end of my time at Broad, I also oversaw HR operations. I hold a bachelor's in industrial and labor relations from Cornell University and a master's in organizational psychology from William James's College. And it's that mix. It's the business strategy and human behavior that really shapes how I approach my work. So right now, there's a lot of uncertainty economically, politically, and socially. And what I've noticed with my clients is the employees are feeling it, whether or not it's coming from inside their company. And so one of the most impactful things HR can do in times like this is to anchor people to the company strategy, to help them understand where the organization is going and how their work contributes to it. What I find is that clarity creates calm and focus. Other aspects of their life are not calm, but when you can anchor people to the strategy, they can focus better at work. And that's the foundation for performance. And I can give an example, one of my recent clients is a remote-only health tech startup that doubled in size in a year. And like many startups, people were feeling unsteady. Too many changes, too fast, and a lot of uncertainty in the market. So we focused on anchoring people through clarity. We built something called a strategy map. It's a simple visual that shows what success looks like across financial, customer, process, and people goals. And we started using it in all hands and manager meetings, and it became our North Star. Whenever priorities shifted, we could point back to why, what we were still trying to achieve, so change felt purposeful instead of chaotic. In terms of creating anchors, we also replaced the annual reviews with quarterly development conversations. And those conversations were focused on growth and impact. And we introduced a transparent compensation philosophy so people understood how decisions were made and how to advance. Managers said it was the most clarity they'd ever had. And in terms of impact, so far, we've seen turnover has dropped, engagement has improved, and employees feel reconnected to the company's purpose. I'm just consistently seeing a sense of dis-ease, and people are having a hard time putting their finger on it and what's causing that. I've seen a few of my clients, for instance, want to roll out retention bonuses, but they don't know why. And so a lot of it is I'm going back to this concept of how can you be an anchor for the organization? There is just free-floating anxiety out there. And so what can HR and the organization do to help people focus? And all my clients have done something under that. So, this one I'm talking about, the strategy map and compensation. Another one, we have facilitated some workshops around this idea of collaborative overload. And that's just the idea that too much is coming at people, and bringing everyone together and talking about strategies they can put in place to just get more focus and calm. And what I have found is employees have really embraced these conversations, just being able to talk to other people and find out that they're feeling ill at ease. And for instance, collaborative overload, it gives the organization a language for people to talk about choices they're making or tactics they're putting in place to help them. And they're finding it very calming, and a lot of value in that.